welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an awesome day today. So today's video is a follow-up to a video request I got over on Instagram. And in this video, I'm going to be going over my top 10 favorite thrifted and vintage items in my wardrobe. So I pulled together a little bit of an assortment. Some of these are classic pieces that I wear all the time, and then some of them are those really special, unique things that I just love and that I love owning. So I'm excited to go over all of the items, and I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. So first up is a piece that I wear constantly, and I know you guys have seen it so much. It is this little bag, which is a vintage Coach Regina bag from the 1980s. I got this on Etsy from Dear Golden Vintage, which is an absolutely beautiful vintage shop. So if you're looking for some fun browsing, I'll be sure to link to Dear Golden down below. They are amazing. But this bag is just so great and versatile. It is black leather with this pretty brass turn lock hardware, and then these little hooks here that make the crossbody strap detachable. I've just found this to be the most versatile bag, and I wear it all the time. I've actually thought about getting it in a different color because you can find it in brown and cream, red, and I have seen a mint green version of it, but that one doesn't come up very often. So if you are interested in vintage Coach bags, Etsy is a great place to find them. They don't run very expensive. You can also find them on eBay, but I will link to a selection of them on Etsy down below. But yeah, I love this bag and use it all the time. Up next on my list is my Eileen Fisher Chambray shirt that I found at a thrift store. I absolutely love this shirt. It's the softest material and just so versatile. I can make a lot of different outfits with this shirt, and it's a piece that I really love having in my wardrobe. And I was so happy to find Eileen Fisher secondhand because it's an absolutely beautiful brand, but out of my price point generally. So I was really excited to find this one, and it's just a piece that I love coming back to. It's another one of those seasonless type of basics that you can wear all year long. There are different ways to wear it for winter, spring, summer, and fall, so it's a great piece to have, and I was so happy to thrift it. This next one is really fun. This is a polka dotted wrap dress, which I thrifted pretty recently, so you may have seen it in one of my recent hauls, but it's just such a classic piece, but really fun and definitely very my style, and it fits so well. I just had to include it in here. Dresses are something I don't run across very often when I'm thrifting or vintage shopping, so this is definitely an exciting one for me and one that I'm so happy to have in my wardrobe. This is another dress that I can see myself wearing season after season, and over the years it's just a classic, versatile piece, and I absolutely love it. This next piece is something a little bit different, but it is a vintage scarf. I got this on ThredUp, and it's a vintage Laura Ashley scarf from the 90s, I think I would say, and I absolutely love this. It is silk, and it's printed in the prettiest chintz floral with a bit of a plaid border on it, and I absolutely love the material and the print. I love Laura Ashley. I always joke that my mom named me after Laura Ashley because my name is Lauren Ashley, and she was obsessed with Laura Ashley back in the 80s and 90s. So I absolutely love this, and I'm so happy to find it on ThredUp. I think it was about $10, and it's a silk material, so it's just a great scarf to have, and I love that it's a floral, but it's a bit more of a muted, dusty color palette, which makes me feel like I can wear it in spring and summer, but also fall and winter, so it's one that I think is really versatile. Up next is another recent find, and this is a Merino wool sweater from the J. Crew brand that I got at a thrift store, and it is absolutely beautiful. I had to include it in here just because it is an example of the classic, high quality, beautiful pieces you can find secondhand for such an affordable price. I know I'll wear this for a long time to come, and I love the style of it. I love that I could tuck this in with a skirt or wear it with jeans, a little bit more loose and baggy, and it's just a piece that I can see myself styling in so many different ways, so it's definitely a favorite for me. So this next one is something a little bit different, but I just had to include it in here because it's so special. It is a absolutely amazing vintage 1940s evening gown. I have worn this only once because I've only once had an occasion where I needed an evening gown. Since I had this, you can see there is loads of material here, but it is absolutely stunning. I found this on eBay for about $20 in perfect condition, and it fits me perfectly. I love the styles of the 1940s because they really can look very modern, and it just is a perfect evening dress to have in my closet. It's made out of this sheer neutral color material with black lace overlay. I usually wear like a neutral camisole underneath it. And then it has a peplum detailing here. I'll try and insert a picture of when I wore this a few years ago, but here is this beautiful lace peplum, and there's a little bit of a defined waist here and a side zipper, and then it goes down into a tulle overlay skirt. So it is absolutely stunning and such a special piece and such an amazing price, and it was amazing to find it in my size. If you love vintage and you don't like paying the higher prices, take some time and look around on eBay. You can find really special pieces for really affordable. Usually they will not look super nice in the photographs. It'll be like the darker tinted photographs and things that people haven't taken as much time with, but they're just trying to get rid of. So if you want to find some treasures, that's a great way to do that. And this is just such a special piece to me. I hope I have an excuse to wear it again sometime soon. So moving on from a piece that I don't wear very often to one that I wear probably at least once a week. This is a stripy tunic t-shirt top that I got on ThredUp. It's an Anthropologie brand, and this is just one of my perfect shirts that I love to wear. It is so comfortable. It's a little bit longer and flowier, so if I'm just not feeling like making much of an effort, I feel like this paired with some black jeans and ballet flats or boots just looks instantly put together, and it's just one of my favorite shirts. It's so soft and comfortable and just a perfect striped t-shirt. You guys know I love a good striped t-shirt, but this is definitely my favorite one. I did have to give a quick shout out to the sweater that I'm wearing today. I absolutely love this sweater, and I know so many of you guys have been asking where it's from, but it's thrifted. I did include this in a haul recently, and I've worn it so much. It's just so warm and cozy, so this is definitely one of my top favorites this season, so I thought I'd go ahead and include it in this top 10. It is just a perfect, really cozy, warm, big, fluffy sweater, and I love the higher neckline. It's just such a thick yarn too. It keeps me really warm. So it's actually snowing outside today, so this is the perfect thing to be wearing. This next one is what I would call an unexpected favorite because I really felt like I took a chance on it when I found it at Goodwill. It is a vintage 90s rayon midi skirt. It buttons all the way down and then it goes out into these little slits here at the hem, and I just think it is such a beautiful piece. It has side pockets and this cute little contrast polka dotted waistband, which I love, and I've just worn it so much. I have been kind of surprised by that because it's a little bit quirky. It's got these little daisies printed all over it. Kind of reminds me of something that might have been in the American Girl catalog in 1996, but it is just such a great piece and I love it. I've loved styling it and I always get asked where I got it. It's one of my favorites right now and just a great find and something I'm glad I took the chance on. And then lastly, I have another classic piece. This is a cream colored sweater in a really chunky knit, and this is just something that I reach for so much this time of year. I wear this type of sweater with so many different looks. I can wear it with jeans if I want to be really casual, or tuck it into a skirt or over a dress even. There are a lot of different ways to wear a cable knit style sweater. This is not technically cable knit, but it gives that same feel and I just love it. It's one that I feel like looks a bit unique because the knit is very unique and I always get comments on it, and it's just one that I really enjoy wearing. I love the color of it. I think it's a beautiful cream shade and just a really classic piece again. Alright guys, so those were my top 10 vintage and thrifted items in my wardrobe right now. I can do an updated version of this maybe in the spring when I am more into my spring and summer clothes, but these are just some of my very favorite pieces, and things like that 1940s dress are just so exciting and special to me, but I don't get to talk about them very often because it's not the type of thing that I'm really wearing every day. But I just really wanted to share that with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions about these pieces. I'll try to link to some similar options down below, things like vintage Coach bags or 1940s evening dresses if you're looking for something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, you can do that by pushing the red button down below if you are interested in the things I talk about. I talk about wardrobe, vintage and thrifted, fashion. I also talk about green beauty, natural makeup, things like that, and I do some DIY projects. So if you're interested in any of those things, I'd love to have you join me by subscribing. And if you already are a subscriber but you don't follow me on Instagram, you can keep up with me over there at Just Lauren Johnson, and I would love to chat to you on Instagram. I'd also love it if you leave me a comment letting me know what one of your favorite secondhand items in your wardrobe is. I always love reading those stories. I love the stories behind secondhand fashion. It's just something really unique and interesting. Thanks guys again so much for watching and spending your time on my channel today, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!